Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Are we registering here? Oh,
Yeah,
not
we're registering.
Yeah, you're not registering.
Oh,
I
well,
didn't-
that's not abnormal. So,
I'm registering when I walk. Seismic activity occurring. So we had the pancake breakfast, which you
Where?
were a sponsor of, down at the World Maple Festival.
this weekend, yeah.
It was a great time. I love the fact that they went with little nip bottles this year because I had my man bag with me and a couple accidentally fell in there. So I could enjoy my pancake breakfast throughout the entire day, and then the following day too a little bit.
And then those dips are reusable for other,
Well,
for water
you-
and soda.
You joke, but I have friends at Maple Grove, and so they frequently send me bottles of different things. But bottles, I guess, are the expensive thing because you have to, they're the quantity, and they have to be washed out. And so I've been told that if I just take my little bottles, I could do like a growler thing. Fill that up.
Just put it up next to the tree.
Yeah, put it up there.
There
get
you
my
go.
fair share. We had
To put it into context, so you're talking about the pancake breakfast that was part of Maple Fest this past weekend in downtown St. Johnsbury. And of course, we're very happy to be members of Discover St. Johnsbury, which is the St. Johnsbury Chamber. And so part of our being a member is we get to choose a couple of things that we'd like to be a part of, and the pancake breakfast is one of them. So
I was actually expecting you to be hand feeding me. You weren't even down there. You were walking around with your family enjoying the festival.
Yes.
I thought you were going to be flipping, flapjacks.
well, that would have been nice, but when there's a bounce house, you
Yeah.
try telling 3-year-old son that daddy's going to go flip pancakes.
I love how you say 3-year-old son. When I saw your shoes off down there, and I was like,
Well, it was windy, and they needed something to weigh it down from preventing it to blow away. So
is that why they zip tied me to that stick? I just introduced you to our new sales guy, Tor.
Yeah.
And Tor was talking about having insurance switched over. He said, absolutely, come on down, talk to me. Found out he's actually a client of yours. He didn't even know that. That's super funny.
well, because I'm in the back office playing Wizard of Oz, so he
Yeah.
didn't see me when he came in. So
But your wife took very good care of him. And he was talking about getting insurance flipped over.
yes.
Always have to wait until... No. Go ahead.
So your question is, do you have to wait till your renewal?
Right.
No, never,
And,
never.
and as far as, is there penalties sometimes with other companies or even with your own company
No.
if you wanted to switch to something different?
There's only a few companies out there that I'm aware of that have a penalty, and that penalty is really only assigned to the first policy term. So Progressive, for example, has a $50 cancellation fee. So if I go today, get a Progressive auto policy and cancel it within the first 6 months, which is the first full term, they will assess a $50 cancellation fee. The second I renew, that cancellation fee is gone.
Okay.
So I can cancel anytime. And I think it's a kind of a mechanism in place to prevent people from getting the inspection insurance.
Yes, like
So you get the ID card, cancel the insurance.
like the general.
So even when you're escrowed with your homeowner's insurance, you can cancel and switch anytime. And typically, and this is most common with most banks, because with an escrow paid insurance premium for your homeowners, that means, most people have their taxes and insurance in escrow with their mortgagee. So that means every month you're paying a payment that is part of the principal, the interest, and of course the escrow amount that they've kind of assessed is what would be needed to pay at the end of the year to pay for everything for your taxes and insurance. So if, like, I just did this recently with somebody who had paid about a month ago, the escrow paid their full annual insurance for their home. They liked my coverage and my price better. It was about $1,200 cheaper, and I'm not kidding.
Nice.
So what's going to happen is the cancellation will be processed. The insurance carrier will send the refund, most likely back to the insured, because it's their money, not the bank's money. The bank's already been collecting a monthly for the new escrow payment that'll be their renewal next year. So it's a very slick process.
When you took things over 10 years ago at Bear Insurance Agency,
When I joined 10 years ago, I took over 2 years ago.
okay, when they officially called you the man and put the big name thing on your desk there.
No, we put the name thing on my desk so people would realize we were related. Because when the people first started coming in, my mom had, of course, sadly, my mom had passed away, and my dad was not in a lot. And so people were walking and seeing this weird guy sitting at a desk where my mom used, my sweet mother always used to sit.
Yeah, for years and years, and then
We put my
here's
name on so people
young
realize I'm a
whippersnapper.
Barrett.
Have you had people that you have dealt with for like 10 years who have done so incredibly well with not getting into an accident, not having any issues with their home, that their insurance actually got a little cheaper at some juncture, or didn't get raised up so much as the rate of, what do you call that? Like cost of living.
Inflation.
Inflation. Is that something that have you seen with clients of yours? Or?
On auto policies, yes, that can happen.
Okay.
I will tell you that on a homeowner policy, it will never happen. And the reason being is that every homeowner policy, and I'm talking
Well,
a regular
the value of
homeowner.
your home goes up.
Exactly. It's a
Okay.
built-in inflation guard that ranges anywhere between 2 and 8%, depending on when it was last looked at. And sight unseen, policy untouched, the value of your home, the coverage for your home goes up oh so slightly by that percentage. And as a result, the premium will change with it.
Does it have anything to do with your credit?
Not at your renewal currently. Now that will probably be something that adds in down the road. There are companies out there that are leveraging insurance scoring for renewals, but that's not something that's fully in force yet. It is happening though.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike Barrett, Barrett Insurance Agency. You can catch him at
748-5224. Visit our website at thebarrettagency.com. We're on Google+, Facebook, and YouTube as Barrett Insurance Agency.
Look forward to talking to you next week.
Have a great week.
Bye.